You know, if you're in a situation, say you're married, several years, you're used to each other now. You know, they used to be the dream, and now you're used to them. You have disagreements, and say you're tempted by someone else. What's the feeling? What's that feeling? Oh, it feels good. What's that feeling? That feeling is adultery. That feeling is adultery. Love is saying no to the feeling. Love is saying no to adultery. Love is saying no to fornication. The most loving action is to say no to that feeling, to that lust. Well, if I say no, but it's love. Love is deeper. And that little thing, that little nice feeling has destroyed homes, ministries, people, children, lives. But I don't feel like being loving. If that's what love is, who cares what you feel like? Who cares what I feel like? I feel like I have to be led by love. What love? Does God's word count for what love is? Does God's Bible count for the greatest love that we've ever seen? Who's leading you? If it's God or the flesh, which love? Which are you being led by? Because you're going to be led. If you only love those people you feel like loving, it's not God. That's what Jesus said, isn't it? If you love those who love you and make you feel good, then what are you doing that's any different from anybody else? But if you love those who don't make you feel good, then it's God. Turn to John 15, verse 13. John 15, verse 13. Well, start with 12. This is my commandment, that you love one another just as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, that one lays down his life for his friends. Wow. Is that a feeling? How many people wake up in the morning and say, hey, I just want to give up my life today for somebody. You know, you might have nice friends, but rarely do you feel like giving your life for them. Often you don't feel like even giving them time. God is love. What was his demonstration of love? Did he say, I feel love for you? Did he give us flowers? Okay, that's nice. You know, but the main thing is, he went to the cross. He was whipped, he was rejected, he was mocked, he was pierced through, a crown of thorns, pressed down, hanging by nails, bleeding to death. Do you think he did it because he felt like it? Did he feel like it? It says in the Bible, we respond with feelings, good hymn, good songs, and think that that's the extent of love. But we miss the fact he didn't do it because he felt like it. He was in Gethsemane, and he said, I don't feel like it. He said, not only that, I feel like I don't want this. Now we say, well, as people call up and say, how can he be the Redeemer if he's saying, take it away from me? Well, would it be better if he said, hey, I can't wait to die on the cross. This is going to be good. Would that be better? Which is going to show us love? It is Gethsemane that shows us love. He said that's the whole point. It was going to be terrible, but the greater the love. Oh, Lord, take this away. But nevertheless, thy will be done. I love you, Father, and I love these people. Nevertheless, I choose love. I am love. He was going to have pain. It was going to be a struggle. There was a struggle to go against the feeling, but nevertheless, the love of God constrains us. Sacrifice. He was the sacrifice. We offer up sacrifices in God's sacrifice. Who feels like sacrificing? You know? Do you ever just feel, I just want to give up this pleasure, give up that thing? In the Old Testament, do you think they felt like sacrificing? I don't think so. It was bloody. It was a mess. But that's what sacrifice is. The love of God. When you do it for the Lord, from the Lord, it's the Spirit, whether you feel like it or not. If only we'd see it. Be free from feelings to overcome. God will give you feelings. God will give you joy. But only if you don't choose to be led by feelings. The people who are led by feelings are led in the end to having no joy. If all you do is seek for joy, you're going to end up without joy. But if you are living to seek the righteousness of God, you're going to end up with joy. You might think, well, I'm not a loving person. I'm not a real compassionate person, just the way I am. God never asked you if you were a loving person, did he? He never once says, are you a loving person? He said, love. It doesn't matter whether you are sympathetic, whatever you are. In fact, the less you feel like it, the more chance you have to choose God's love. How do you apply all this? How do you apply this radical love? Turn to Ephesians 5.
To find out how you can receive more of Jonathan's teachings, to receive special free gifts, or get in touch, go to hopeoftheworld.org or call toll-free 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821. You can also get more at Jonathan Cahn's Facebook page or write us direct at Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA.